Well, good morning, everybody. Whoops, let me see. I'm going to share this out to some folks. Let's see who we got here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15. Okay, there we go. Put y'all up here. Well, no, that's not the right way. Do it the other way. No, that's what I wanted. Well, let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get this straight. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Hey, Elaine, how are you? Thank you for coming in and thank you for sharing out. I appreciate that. I'm still working on this goofy, this fall journal. Hey, Jessica, how are you today? So I went to the DG. Look what I found. Aren't these cute? I think I'm going to put these on the front of this. I got the chipboard. We're going to put this on today and put this on today. Put the fabric on the chipboard today. I'll lose my voice here. And then we'll have to let it dry, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pumpkin and the gnome like this. What do y'all think on the front? What? Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's got a hangy thing on it. I didn't realize that. Does this one have a hangy thing on it? No, that one doesn't have a hangy thing. It's okay, I'll take it off. But I think I want to do it like this. Isn't that cute? And then they had this matching ribbon that I'm going to do on the spine. So I hope I can get this to adhere properly. I think I can. Fabri-Tac hasn't failed me yet, but we'll see. I can't think of another way to get it on there, but I didn't realize this had this on it. I think I can just bend it off. Whoops. I think this has a, or maybe it doesn't. It does. I knew it was like a, what do you call it, a jump ring, and I could just get it off. I don't mind that because that will, it's another point of contact that it will, it'll help it to stick. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put the fabric on, and then we'll work on that in a minute, because I'm going to do the fabric double. So it'll be 2 layers on here, because it's white and it'll show through, and I don't want it to show through. See if it doesn't show through that way, but if I just put one, it will. Well, I need to move y'all over a little bit. There we go. That's more better. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm going to double it. Okay, let's get them out here. Everybody have a good weekend? I had a great weekend. Hey Tracy M, how are you? I my daughter took me, okay, so Friday morning I went and had breakfast, grandparents breakfast with my oldest great-grandson, who's in 2nd grade. So we went and had breakfast with him. Breakfast was at 7 a.m. So that meant we had to leave my house by 6:15 a.m. So it was an early morning for me. And then we went, where's my, is it over there? And then we had 2 hours to kill till the stores opened up in Temple. And we went shopping for a recliner for me. The recliners that I have, oh, this is terrible. I did a bad thing. I bought the recliners that I have in my living room without sitting in them. I bought them from a magazine because I like the style of them and I like the fact that they were tall. The fabric is itchy, not itchy, but it's rough, and it makes my elbows hurt. And the other thing is about these is my feet hang off of them. It's like they hit me at the bottom of my calf. So my ankles hang off of them. So I'm like sitting with my ankles like this instead of up like this. So, or up like this, straight. So if I sit there for, an hour to watch a movie or something, my feet get numb because they go to sleep because they're hanging off. So anyway, we went, and I tell you what, I found one. We went to 4 different stores before I found the one. And I have been dreaming about sitting in that chair all weekend. It was so comfortable, so comfortable. It was the right color. It was, oh my gosh. They had it in stock. It was made in the USA, or is made in the USA. It just ticked all my wants and needs. So, yes, I am so thrilled. It'll be delivered on Saturday. So, yep. Very happy about it. It's so comfortable. I thought at first when I looked at it, I was like, it's probably not gonna, because I like wingback chairs, if you all know what a wingback chair is, or a high leg chair. I like it to be where, you can see underneath it. I just like that style. It's not because I'm afraid of anything that might be underneath my chair. It's just, I like that style. And I thought, yeah, it's gonna be too short. And I sat down in it, and it actually had a second piece on the footrest that came out. It caused it to be right where I needed it, right at my heels. So I was real excited about that. Very excited. And they had them in stock, but They only deliver Wednesday through Saturday, so they're going to deliver on Saturday. So yeah, that was exciting. My little grandson, I think he was happy that both his Gigi and his Nana came. There were lots of grandparents there. I was impressed. It's a little school right down the road, in a little town right down the road from me on 95 called Little River Academy. So yeah, he goes to that school. So nice little community. They live out in the sticks. They've got some acreage out. Sacred Monument cleaner, follow the, oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I couldn't figure out what that was trying to say. All right, so now got that down. I need to cut the corners off of this. I may have too much on here. It's okay. By too much, I mean, I think I left it a little bit too wide. Better too wide than not wide enough, huh? Like this. Okay. Okay. Now, let's put this down. No, Tracy, not this time. I am actually using some chipboard. It's just some plain chipboard that I ordered off of. I live by myself. I don't use cereal boxes that much. When I do buy cereal, it's usually in a bag. So, yeah. If I had one, I certainly would. And I have before, not necessarily cereal, but I have 2 poodles, and I give them Milk-Bone dog biscuits, and I have definitely used those boxes before. I saw somebody the other day asking for more followers so she could get up to 50 followers so she could go live. And I was thinking, man, I'd have 1,000 followers before I could go live back in the day. You know? That don't seem right. But whatever. Okay, so there's that. Now I need to do the sides. Oops. Tuck that in a little bit. Well, maybe it's not going to tuck in because it's doubled. Oh man, don't tell me that. Yeah, it'll work. It'll work. Well, you know, my first journal I actually used a composition book. Just modified it. Hey Lynn, how you doing? From across the pond over there. Thank you for the heart me, Jessica. Thank you all for all your gifts. I appreciate that, and for the likes. And if you do a hashtag FYP, it also helps me get out on the For You page while I'm live, and that helps other people to come in and join in the fun here. Thank you, Jessica. Jessica's always so sweet. I think she's my #1 fan. Thank you, Tracy. Jessica's one of my hometown girls. She's from Texas. A couple hours away from me, but people don't realize how big Texas is. When I was here in Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas. Hey Sharon, thank you for the FYP. When I was in Temple the other day, and they were like, I was asking about, well, do you deliver? And they were like, yeah, well, it depends on where you live. Where do you live? And I said, Granger. And they were like, where's that? I'm 30 minutes down the road from Temple, and they didn't know where Granger was. Of course, I mean, the guy was from Killeen, so, which is like, he would have no reason to know where Granger was, because he would have no reason to come through it. Unless he was on his way to Taylor. He's probably been down I-35 to Austin, but not very many people come to Granger. And I'm okay with that. I really am okay with it. I like where I live, in the sticks. Okay. I can't wait. I'm going to put this on here like this, and this on here like this. And that's going to be the front of it. I need to cut these things off. So, I'll have covers. I think it will be. All right, so then I'm gonna set this over here to dry. Then I'm going to get some glue in here. And this will be the inside. Oops. Hope I cut that big enough. I think I did. We'll see. Okay, so there's that. Might not have, but it's okay. I got plenty of fabric. I can do more. All right, so there we have that. I'll take care of my glue here. Always wipe the rim, because if you don't, you're going to get that lid stuck on there and you won't be able to get it off. There it is. And it's just Mod Podge. Why is it backwards? No, I'm going to stick it in some water and then I will take it and rinse it off in a little bit. Definitely gets cleaned. So I just stick it in some water like that. And, oh, there's my other picture. And then after I get off my live, I'll go back there and wash it. Now if I could just get all this stuff off of my hands. Would that be in, yeah, hot water and yeah. Definitely hot water. And also these are actually, okay, so this is an old Pampered Chef mat that I use for gluing. But these I got at the Dollar Tree. This is actually cut in half. You get like 2 of them for $1. At the, well, probably $1.25 now. But, so when you get 2, then you end up getting 4. And I usually put lace on the edges of my journals, and they're nice for that type of, and they're completely washable. Hot water. Yep. Okay, now what? Okay, I'm going to saw off. these metal parts. That I don't want. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, $1.25. You're right, Lizzie. Oh, Lizzie, you just reminded me. I have a waffle going on, if anybody's interested. I have this journal. Or is it $1.75 now? I heard that they were going up to $1.75. I haven't been in a Dollar Tree in so long. I really don't. I mean, I did go to the Dollar General yesterday, and that's where I got these. They're right in my town. Oh, $1.50, gone up, huh? So anyway, I have a waffle going on. So for $10, you can buy a spot, and when we get 15 filled up, we will do a drawing, and somebody could get this journal for $10. And it's kind of vintagey. I put these corners on most of the pages. It's got lots of ephemera in it. It's got a couple of waterfalls. Oops, it's stuck up there. Has a little wallet tuck in there. Thank you, Tracy. Hey, Kylie, welcome in. Some envelopes that have little cards in them. And this one has a pull-out journal, writing journal. We'll see. How long does it take to make? Well, I think I can produce one in about 2 weeks if I work on it about 2 hours a day. And I usually work on them on my lives for the most part. So, but if you count me doing the master boards, which, yeah, it's quite a lot of time. It's not something that you just, you know, throw. Well, you can throw one together pretty quickly, but not with all the bells and whistles that myself and a lot of other creators put in them. I typically work on them in my lives. Sometimes I'll work off camera, but not very often. Yeah, most of mine are pretty detailed. And then this has a little envelope with a window in it and some ephemera in this big pocket here. So yeah, $10 and it could be yours as soon as we get the... Oh, okay, so this was my last one that I finished, right? Not last week, but the week before. So I'm on the second week of my fall journal. And I haven't been going live every day. I've had things come up. And I typically don't go live on Saturday and Sunday. So this is one that I finished last week before last. So 10 dog hairs to my Cash App, and we'll put your name down and you'll be entered into a drawing, and you too could win it for $10. Okay, put that over there, out to the way. All right, I need to put this over here somewhere. There's never enough room, is there? Okay, I was gonna see about sawing these off. I tried to bend them off, but I would have to bend this part too much. So I'm going to get out my little Dremel tool. I got this when I was making jewelry. One of the tools that I didn't sell when I sold all my jewelry stuff. Because I can use it for so many more other things. All right, now where's my plugger thing? It's way back there. Oops. A lot of people like gnomes. I like them. I think they're cute. I have one in my garden. All right, let's stand on my head to get this thing plugged in. I hope I don't unplug something else. Okie dokie. Here we go. Sorry about the noise. Remove my background noise so people can hear me clearly. Here we go. One down, one to go. I have glasses on, Marley. I do wear glasses, yes. Heated it right up so that the sticker came off real easy. Ouch, it's hot. Ta-da! And just like that, we got them. I am sawing this. These are little things that you're supposed to stick in the garden. And hang on just a second. I gotta fix this because this is driving me crazy. There. And I want to use them on the front of my journal. So I have to take off. No, that's not what I want. I want this way, right? Yeah, I want it that way. So why is it backwards now? All right, flip camera. Sorry, I don't mean to be making y'all. There, okay. I don't mean to be making y'all seasick. I busted your ears and now I'm making you seasick. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in the front of my journal. Let me show you. It's gonna be the cover. Oh. I'm gonna glue this on here like this, and I'm gonna glue him up here like this. So yeah. I think so. This journal has not been claimed, so if anybody would like to claim it, would not hurt my feelings at all. Okay, now we're done with the Dremel. And that's that. All right, now put this back over here because I just glued it together and I want it to dry really well. And then I'm gonna put this on the spine. It matches. I also got this at the Dollar General. And I want to make a couple of danglies. Not. I thought I wanted to use these as danglies, but I kind of don't like them. Hey, Kristen, they're a little, I don't know. After I poked a hole in them and did all that, I kind of am not a fan. Maybe, I don't know. But I think what I want to do is do some leaves instead. Thank you for the FYP, y'all. I appreciate that. For those of you that are here that don't know, if you do the hashtag FYP in the comments, it gets you out, gets me out on the For You page so that it will go to more more folks that might be scrolling and maybe they'll come in. Oh, thank you for the rose. Should I do that every so often? Oh, I don't know. This is a fairly new thing that TikTok put out. Do you know, Jessica? Should you do it ever so often, or is it just like you do it one time and or once an hour, or I don't know. Well, honey, Tracy, I've done a lot of lives, and TikTok is always changing stuff, so there's a lot that I don't know. Okay, I kind of like that. I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it ever so often. But it also, the likes, when you hit the little like button over there, it also helps you to get out on the FYP. I know that. Oh. Okay, so we got a couple of little leaves on that one. I think I like these better than the pumpkin. I'm just gonna... My little dog's over there snoring away. That one's black. Okay, let's see. Good morning, Allie. About 3 years now. I've been making journals about 3 years. I used to do vendor shows. I did that for about 12 years. And it's becoming that time. You want to try making journals? Well, darn it, go for it. There are lots and lots of folks on here that show people how to do stuff. Lots of good tutorials. I have a couple up. I probably need to do more. Ouch, that was my toe. Yeah, I think I like these better than pumpkins. Good thing I only spent $1 for the pumpkins. All right, so things that are going to go in. To this journal. We got these for the big pockets, but I need to make a whole bunch more and decorate up a whole bunch more ephemera. Necessarily. Okay. Yes, I do, Jessica. I only have 3 filled out of 15, so I need 12 more spaces. More spaces. I probably should have gone live this weekend. I don't know, I didn't. My bad. I don't think I want to use those or that. This is a possibility. That's a possibility. Possibility. Nope. 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 You know, I don't remember where I got these cards, but I sure do like them. I think I'm going to use some texture paste here in a minute on some of these. Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. Thank you. Are you working? I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you. I should probably vary the time that I come on. Maybe I would get a little different crowd. I think I'll go on later tomorrow. I have some errands to run in the morning. My dogs have to go to the spa. Yes, the poor dogs, they have a standing spa appointment once a month. So, yep, they will be going to the spa tomorrow. Have to have them there by 10, so. No, and I just did it the wrong way again, so I want to go this way. Oh, you'd think, oh, this is the first time I've ever done this, but it's really not. I just don't remember. Okay, now let's put a good morning, Pen. How are you this morning? There's one. My leaves. Wait a minute. Oh, they're there. Well, that's good. Glad things are working out that way. It was so nice and cool this morning. Oh my word, it was nice and cool. I think it got down into like the high 60s last night here. And the wind was out of the north. Oh, it was beautiful. Beautiful. Hopefully my texture paste hasn't dried out. Well, where is it? I'm sure I put it in a safe place. Oh, there it is. get my little mixing thing. I can use this. Oh, I hope it hasn't dried out. Oh, still good, yes. Like that a lot. Sorry about seeing my old freckled arm. That's probably way more than I need. Shake up my acrylic paint here. Not sure if I'm going to like this color or not. Oh yeah, I like it. Okay, now, thank you for sharing the live. All right, let's see what kind of a mess we can make here, right? Whoops. Well, got the puzzle. Okay, that was the puzzle piece I had to get there. Okay, now let's get this off of here and see what it looks like. Looks a lot like fall to me. Hey, Julie. Okay. And we'll stick this over here to dry. Got a lot of drying things today. And let's see. What else can we put this on? I still have some left. That's not. I don't want to waste it. I can always make a tag out of one of these, right? No, no, no. Too thin, too thin. I'm good. How are you, Julie? Hopefully you're going to be getting your package soon. What a mess I made. Uh-oh. Thank you. I appreciate your grace and your patience. Nothing like an old lady putting the wrong mailing label on the wrong package. Okay. I think I got everything pretty well covered. Maybe a little more over here, huh? All right, let's see. Not too shabby. Okay, and we'll put this over here. I'm gonna have a lot to wash up today. A lot to wash up, and I got a lot drying over here. Okay. Almost looks like chocolate. Okay, that's about as clean as I'm gonna get my fingers for right now. Now I'm thinking, well, maybe not. Maybe I need to grab another one. I bet it doesn't taste like it too. I don't even want to know. I'm not even going to pretend that I'm going to try it. Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it tastes gross, really gross. Okay. All right, I might do a little bit of embossing on some of these things. Not that, probably not that. Maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. Not that. And I need to make some more taggy things. This is going to be the inside of the cover. So I just need to put this over here. Out of my, and this is, I'll just stick that down there. Okay, what do we got here? Paper, 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 everywhere. Okay, those will work. That would probably work. Don't really want to use that. Don't really want to use that. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. No. No. Yes. 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 No. No. Okay, we got some paper to work with now in the right colors. Still want to use these. I just like these. I think I might. keep thinking that the hummingbirds are going to stop coming by, because I know that they'll be going down south here in a little bit. But I tell you, I've just got plenty of them at my hummingbird feeders every morning and every evening. So I guess it's just not time for them to go by yet. But I imagine with this weather getting cooler and cooler, it's probably going to be soon. Okay, let me see. Thank you for the gifts, everybody. Thank you for doing the hashtag FYP too. Okay, I'm done with these. I put these up. Hi, Melissa. How are you today? Hey, little Jaden. Welcome in. Hey, Junk Journal Daydream from Canada. Woohoo! Got lots of friends in Canada, don't we? What was that? Oh, that's that little pearl that keeps floating around here. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Whoops, I didn't do that particular one right there. I need to get that one done. I do have a waffle going on for those in the US for my vintage journal. If y'all would like to see it, I'd be happy to do a little flip through for you. It's $10 a spot, and I have got 12 spots left. And when we get all 15 spots filled, we will have a drawing. Takes a minute for this to get down sometimes. Does anybody else besides Pen Pooh and I watch My House in the evening? They come on every day at 4 Central Time. There are a couple of girls from Tennessee that sell antiques. I just love their lives. Partially because I really like antiques. And I used to spend I used to work in an antique store. It was one of my second jobs. And I learned a lot about antiques, and I have a lot of antiques in my home. And for me, it's kind of like going antique shopping without having to. You used to resell it, yes. It's like going vintage, going to the vintage junk stores, to the vintage shops. I shouldn't say call them junk stores, for crying out loud. They're not junk. Without having to leave home, and watching people buy them, and watching those girls. Those girls are so sweet. They're both very strong Christians. And they're not ashamed of it. Yeah, it's My House. And they come on at 4 o'clock, and they're usually on for several hours because they sell their stuff online or on their lives. And they're just fun to watch. They had a lamp. They do auctions on, I think it's Thursdays, they do auctions. They actually sell things, you know, just the regular way you sell stuff on TikTok. You know, they put it out there and then people claim it. But they actually have an auction, I think it's Thursday nights. And they had a lamp on there, an old hurricane lamp. I call it a hurricane lamp. Well, I cut that one really big. Well, it's good thing I didn't cut it too short, right? That I have the exact same one in my kitchen. And it went for $190. I was like, oh my goodness. I told my daughter, I said, make sure when I die, that you don't let your brothers just throw this stuff away. I know I have one son whose wife does not like anything that's been used. Nothing. It's kind of crazy because her mom was in the vintage furniture business. She and her husband would buy vintage furniture and restore it, or not repurpose, but they would paint it and sell it. I do too. It's well broken in. Yeah, well, to each their own. I maybe it's because her mom was so much into vintage that she doesn't like it. I don't know. And my son, her husband, is kind of the same way. And I think it's because he's the youngest and he got all the hand-me-downs. Oh, yeah, poor kid. I say I think that's why. I don't know why. But he certainly did get his share of hand-me-downs. At Christmas time, the older cousins, my in-laws, well, not just my in-laws, my sister too, we would always have sacks of clothing that they would exchange with us, you know. Whoever had the younger kids got the clothing. And since I was married to the youngest son, we got the clothing. But had been through at least one other cousin. And most of it was very gently used in very good condition, and I was very grateful to get it. I mean, raising 4 kids, you know, not everything can be brand new. I don't know about nowadays, but that's the way it was back then, in the 80s. I will, Pen, I will. Okay, so we got this and this and this. And that'll be a little insert for like a belly band or something. And then I'm gonna do a little extra here. Is that on my camera? Must have been on my camera. Okay. That's a little insert. Where's that other card that I was working with? What did I do with it? Oh, it's right there in front of me. Da-da. Okay, then we're gonna do basically the same thing with this one. Only I don't think that I'm going to put the bird on it. I think it stands alone. Maybe I'll put the bird on the inside. Should I do that? Should I put the bird on the inside? What do y'all think? So is anybody doing any craft shows this fall? I miss doing craft shows, I really do. You think inside? I think so too. That way they're not too matchy-matchy, right? Yeah, I knew what you meant, huh? I knew what you meant, darling. So, yeah. kind of wonder how they're going in this economy. I mean, I don't know. It seemed, the last ones I did, it seemed like there weren't as many purchases as in years before, but that was, you know, that was a while back. I'm thinking maybe things might have picked up a little bit. It might be time to replace that. I notice it flaking off on the desk here. Hey, how are you doing, Memory Journal? Gosh, I can't remember your name. Ugh, sorry. Shirley, Sheila. Oh gosh, tell me your name again. I'm so sorry. I watch your live. I mean, not your lives. I watch your tutorials, your videos all the time. Oh dear. Hey Pam. I am so thankful for cooler weather. Don't get me wrong, I don't like winter, but I'm digging this 60s at night and '80 degrees during the day. Yes, I am. I likes it. Autumn is like Sunday for me. It means the bad weather's coming. So Sunday means, oh my gosh, Monday's coming. And I had to go to work. I don't have to go to work anymore, but because I am retired, but I always dreaded Sundays. No, I can't. It's going to chew it up. Nice to meet you too, Ashley. I will try to remember your name, but when you come in my live again, if I don't say hi, Ashley, would you let me know that that's your name? It was actually a journaler from Canada that got me interested in doing this. I don't know if you follow Hildy. Her handle is repaged. Repaged. She's in Manitoba. Is that right? Manitoba? Did I say that right? She's right across the border. Yeah, Hildy. Repaged. She usually comes on in the evening because she has a full-time job and she works at night. I mean, she journals at night. She does a lot of like Harry Potter. She does all the what do you call it? Disney princess, Disney journals and stuff like that. Ontario. You know, I should know more about Canada. Is Ontario like in the center, or is it on one of the coasts? Oh, okay. So you're on one of the coasts. And then there's another lady. Her name is Patty. And she is in British Columbia, which I know that's on the opposite end of the world from you, of Canada from you. That much I know, which isn't much, right? Oh, good. Yeah, Hildy's been doing journals for, well, she took a hiatus there for a while. But she's back. And another one in the United States is Brits Journals. And then there's Pen Poo. She does VHS things too. And Ten Cat. Everybody does different things. There we go. Now, what am I going to do with this one? I like this as a journaling card. I'm making ephemera for my, oh, not that one, for my fall journal. No, can I get that? Ooh, I might could get that on there like that, huh? Why not? Be a nice big journaling card. I haven't seen Cheryl this morning. Wonder where she's at. Cheryl, did you come in and I missed you? Couture Junk, Texas. Couture Junkie, Texas. Are you in Texas? Where in Texas are you? Ooh, that turned out pretty, huh? Well, I hope you can get back to it. I was thinking about making this a pocket, but I don't think I'm going to. Just going to make it a space to write, a little space to write. Shot out at me. There. I kind of like it. Okay. I think I am going to call it a craft session or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it a day right now for this and go do some other things that I need to do. I thank y'all for coming in and spending time with me and crafting, and I hope that y'all have an absolute wonderful rest of your day. Oh, thank you. I won't be on tomorrow. Let's see. I'll be on tomorrow. Will probably be in the afternoon. And then Wednesday afternoon too. Maybe even evening. I don't know. I'm going to try to change it up a little bit. And again, if you're interested in space for this journal, I'm having a waffle. You can send your $10 to this Cash App and have a chance to win this journal that I finished up last week. So, week before last. Anyway, thank y'all. God bless and have a great day.